Like you said, every loss is frustrating. Yeah, because we've been doing so good. Offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball. We just been putting points on the board, keeping teams out the end zone. We just got to play better.
You guys started off kind of shaky offensively. I mean, a few drives you got into enemy territory, even into the red zone in that first half specifically, without scoring touchdowns. I mean, a few turnover-worthy plays, things like that. Were you guys just did it take a minute for you guys to kind of get it to sync? I mean, was it something the Browns were doing defensively? And can you just talk about that a little bit?
I mean, we just got to put points on the board. We're doing a good job moving the ball, and then we just getting stopped as soon as we change fields. We just got to do a good job at making downs count. First and second down, stay out of third and long and stuff like that. Second and long. So.
Lamar, well, everybody will try to go layer by layer, but then what led to you guys being on the losing side of it could also just be a sense of the familiarity between both teams. You guys play each other 2 times a year, and there not being much of secrecy between you guys as well.
I mean, people probably look at Brown's record and be like, oh yeah, that's a sorry team, but it's like, this the NFL. I always say that this is the NFL, and any given Sunday a team can be good. Any given Sunday a team can wake up and just it'll be their day, be their day. We just got to play better all around. That's all. They did a great job. Browns did a great job all phases.
Were your receivers complaining about losing balls in the sun? Was that
no, they didn't. They didn't tell me that. If they did, I believe it because the sun was glaring today, shining.
Lamar, in that last drive, obviously not a lot of time. Was there thought about going out of bounds a couple times and some shorter passes to set up, maybe get a little closer?
I believe that'd be easier to catch the ball and bounce if we got probably a couple more timeouts. We were probably closer to the end zone. We was far out, so we were just trying to get the ball close as possible to the end zone to give our guys a shot. That's all.
I mean, Lamar, a little bit. You guys did have a little bit of trouble sustaining long drives at times. I mean, 2 for 10 on third.
Ask me that comment. Go ahead.
I mean, 2 for 10 on third downs. I mean, what kind of led to that a little bit?
They were just doing a great job at stopping us. We wasn't converting on third down. Obviously, we got to do a better job at that. Sometimes we got a couple penalties here and there, push us back further, or a sack or something like that. We just got to do a better job at withstanding that.
How aggressive do you think that they were, on some of those read option plays? You handed off Derek's, tackled even when he doesn't have the ball. They have another guy flying at you. Just how aggressively do you think they were kind of trying to defend you?
Oh, those guys were triggering. They got the safeties all down, linebackers. They were switching it up. They were doing a great job at switching it up. But the read was still the same. They did a good job, though.
Hello everybody, welcome in here to the Truth Serum on the Hollywood Channel on this Week 8 NFL Sunday. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll be keeping you up to date of everything that's going on in the NFL today. All of the various press conferences and everything from the early slate of games today. A ton going on, so be ready for it. Let's get to it, everybody. The Detroit Lions absolutely curb stomping the Tennessee Titans. 52 points on the board for the Lions. Looks like they're going to get to 6-1 after a 52-14 victory. All Detroit needed from their passing game in Jared Goff. 85 yards passing on 12 of 15 throws, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Jahmyr Gibbs had a 70-yard rushing touchdown. Montgomery ran for a score as well. It all just clicked for Detroit. Khalif Raymond had a punt return touchdown. Just everything clicked for the Lions. Everything. They're 6-1, and in my opinion, they are definitely the team to beat in the NFC. In Cincinnati this afternoon, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles getting back on track as they are going to have a big-time win over the Bengals. On the road, good win for the Eagles to get to 5-2. Jalen Hurts, 236 yards through the air and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley rushed for 108 on the ground. As the Eagles had a massive second half en route to victory over Cincinnati. That game at one point was 17-17, and then the Eagles going down to the very end, and that is a very tight one. Solid performance by Tua Tagovailoa in his return. Hasn't played since early September due to a concussion. A couple of rushing touchdowns for Raheem Mostert. Kyler Murray, another strong performance for Arizona. He's trying to lead them to the win late. Also, another game that's going down to the end here. In Tampa Bay, Atlanta and the Buccaneers. Atlanta leading with 2 minutes to go. Tampa Bay trying to get one last stop. Give Baker Mayfield in that. No picks for Kirk Cousins in that fun showdown in the NFC South. Also, down in Jacksonville, Jordan Love left the game with a groin injury. He's questionable to return, but at the moment, Green Bay trying to finish off a win on the road against the Jaguars. That game currently 27-20. Also, that Anthony for 26 through the air. The Colts are close. It's a one-score game there. We'll see if C.J. Stroud and the Texans can hold off Indy. Also, up in Foxborough, Aaron Rodgers just led the Jets to a go-ahead touchdown with under 3 minutes to go. That game's 22. See if Jacoby Brissett can lead him.